Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Eric back again with another video. My Top Shot name is NFTYsports. Hey, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations to everyone who got a rare pack, and then there were 4 this past Wednesday. The pack is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I was bummed that I did not get one. I was eligible for all 3 Qs, as you probably know. I came in 9,000 on the first Q. 28,000 in the second queue, and then like 47,000 in the general queue, with a collector score of 24,000 out of 10,000 needed for the number 1 priority queue. Initially, there were 6,000 people that were eligible for that queue. When they dropped that 10,000 collector score, it went up to over 11,000 by the time the actual drop happened. So basically doubled, or cut your chances in half of getting that pack. Let me know what you think, if you think that queue was exclusive enough. Personally, I don't. Having a high collector score, I could see how that's a little bit biased, but let me know what you think. I was hoping to have a better chance at that rare pack, so I could potentially complete one of the challenges, which now I'm not going to do because I didn't pull a moment. It was super tempting to snag one of those Devin Booker moments, but I did not end up doing it. I will wait until the challenge ends, on the Valley Oop, Ayton, Jay Crowder one, to pick up that Devin Booker moment, or until the off season. It's one that I really want. So I think I'm going to end up adding that to the collection. So, a couple of you have commented on my last video saying that you got a rare pack. Congratulations. I know somebody got a John Collins and they sold it. I looked up what you sold it for. It looks like, you did well selling it at the time that you did. I want to say it was in the, 115, 120 range. And now the John Collins moment is dropped below 100. So nice move on pulling the trigger when you did. I'll go through this video on a challenge by challenge basis, but also make sure to subscribe and comment and like. Put your Top Shot name in the comment section to be entered for future giveaways. Subscribe to the channel for future content. There's so much coming up between now and the end of the playoffs. So I'm really excited about it. Some of the things that are coming up are just strategy going into the off season that I want to post a lot about. I'll be posting what I'm going to do to prepare for potentially buying some moments once the season ends and we're in the kind of transition phase to the Series 3 cards. Another playoff challenge coming up, a legendary pack drop, apparently a quest of some sort, or a reward moment for a Lamelo Ball MGLE, which I have really, my eyes set on, hoping to be one of those eligible to get that if they do end up rewarding it, similar to the Cool Cat Steph Curry. So just so much coming up. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you, commenting and engaging with the channel, and, putting the word out there so people can, just get involved with the Top Shot community. So I'll get into the challenge. Active challenge drops. I know there's only 10 minutes on these things. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of been a crazy week. I've already posted 3 videos this week, which is more than normal, but I did promise that I'm going to do a challenge analysis on every challenge. So I wanted to make sure and do that and drop it, just so you can kind of see my thoughts on what's going on with them. We'll start with the first one here. It's the Jrue Holiday Challenge. So far, oh no, and then there were 4. Here is the Jrue Holiday Challenge right here. Costs $91 to complete. I think when I checked it the other day, it was like 96 or something like that, maybe a little bit more. So it stayed pretty consistent, right? 3,247. I'm not doing this. All the moments are going to take a significant hit after the challenge, but if you want to get into the serial number lottery and you want to boost that collector score by completing a challenge, why not? I mean, it's $91. It's one of the cheaper challenges. It's a good time in Top Shot to complete challenges, I would say. There's been other times where 80% of the value has gone immediately after the challenge. And I'm talking Cool Cat Season 2, challenges 3 through 6, basically. Seeing Stars was the same way, just a huge 75, 80% hit. These are only going to tank about 50%, maybe 60. I mean, moments will go from 13 to about, $5. So if you're looking to offload these moments and you already have them, now's the time to do it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, if you have one of these moments, especially the highest, ones like the James Harden or the Jrue Holiday, and you want to boost that collector score, you want a chance to get a low serial out of this 3,000 number here, then why not? It's a cool thing to do. It's cool to complete challenges, especially if you're a Jrue Holiday fan, if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan, I'd say green light on this one. So it's definitely going to drop. The challenge reward won't be as much, but it's something that I think could be worth, just doing if you're in it for the collection. I think the moments will go up in the long term. They'll rally back from that low point of $5 that they're probably going to go down to. But hey, I'll move on to the next challenge. Jrue Holiday is doing really well right now. He's fun to watch. It's crazy that the Bucks tied it up last game, so it's 2-2. It just puts a little bit more excitement into the finals, which I'm always down for. So I will move on to the next challenge. That's the Jrue Holiday playoff challenge. This one is for Paul George. It's that half court shot. It's a cool shot. If you're a Clippers fan, there's about 3,400 people for $75. So even cheaper than the Jrue Holiday one, which makes sense, since, the Clippers are out of the playoffs. Yeah, $75, you get 5 moments. Again, they'll probably go down to $5 per moment after this, minus the, Paul George moment here, which would probably go to, I don't know, 13 or 14. I'm just kind of comparing it to the Donovan Mitchell playoff moments that are like around that range right now. It's $75 to complete a challenge. It boosts your collector score. You get a reward moment. So if you are a Paul George fan, if you're a Clippers fan, if you already have one of these moments, why not do it? If you're not doing it and you hold these moments, you might as well offload it and either rebuy or reinvest somewhere else in the marketplace is my thoughts on this one. So I did want to compare these challenge moments. Somebody left a comment, about the last Chris Paul one, which I thought was a cool challenge, right? We were looking at the Devin Booker challenge reward that was at like $160 at the time. When you go over to the challenge reward, and it was like $160 to complete, right? So we were looking at the price point of Devin Booker, and I was saying that I think it's going to be really hard in the short term to see that Chris Paul moment anywhere near 160 was my thoughts, right? So if you look at it now, it's going for 82. The moments are probably right around there, maybe even a little bit less. So it was not a positive, profit challenge, right? But if you got a good serial number on this CP3 moment, it's a good moment. I think it'll rise over time, especially if the Suns end up winning. This is going to be a really cool moment to have. So congratulations if you completed the challenge. But the numbers just don't always work out, right? So you're more so doing it for the long haul. You're doing it for the fun. You're doing it for the serial lottery, and you're doing it if you're a collector of the team, to try to knock out these challenges. That's why I did the LeBron MGLE challenge, right? I knew it was going to be a low moment. I knew it was going to be a moment that I wanted to buy. Would I have been better off flipping in the short term, flipping my Jokic moment for $1,000 and not spending money on the other ones? Probably. Okay. But I wanted to go for the LeBron. I knew I wanted to buy the moment anyways. I knew it was going to be a low serial man. I did not know what the price was going to be on it. So I just decided to do the challenge and hold all the other moments that are MGLE that go towards that. So there were some cool ones, like, I got to keep a Draymond Green moment that I really wanted in that series. So a Bam Adebayo buzzer beater, handful of other cool moments. So just know if you're doing these, your numbers aren't going to make sense probably in the short run, but the longer you hold them, kind of the better off you'll be. So just some food for thought on the challenges. All right. I will go into Yeah, this was the number. So they all dropped. This was the Chris Paul one. So they all dropped to 82. The moment's 82. Call it 164 when you add it all up. So basically that was what it cost to complete the challenge before these moments dip. So you're basically even right now. They'll probably continue to dip. At least the Chris Paul moment, because that Devin Booker challenge was 160 and now it's down to like 120. So again, food for thought on the challenges. They're fun to do. They're way cheaper now than they were mid-season. So there's positivity to that. And yeah, so it's up to you. I will look now at the last challenge, which is and then there were 4 Khris Middleton challenge. Like I said, if you got a pack, congratulations. I really think this is a sick series, especially if you're a fan of the Bucks or, any of the teams involved really. But I think the teams that moved on to the finals are going to be more valuable in this series, like the Bucks and the Suns, right? So if you got a Giannis, this or Trae Young, this may be a good challenge to take a stab at. Right now it costs $887. When it first came out, it was close to 1,000. So it's been dipping. Keep an eye on it. There's about 3 days left. And yeah, like I said, this John Collins moment, which is a really cool moment. I know somebody pulled a pack and like I said, they sold it. I remember checking between the 115 and the 120 range. And now it's down to 90. So technically they could have bought back in or traded that moment for, potentially Jrue Holiday or something like that and completed this challenge a little bit cheaper, which is some of the flipping that I kind of did on the LeBron challenge too. I remember selling a Terrence Ross for a high price when it was peaking and then buying it back at a lower price later on. I think the price that I sold the Terrence Ross for, held it for a little bit, and then use that Dapper to buy Draymond or Sadiq Bey, which was more expensive. So there's crafty things that you can do. I don't think this is a bad price for a rare challenge at all. There's only 5 moments and you get a cool Jrue Holiday moment. I'm not going for it. I'm not a Jrue Holiday collector, although I do like him as a player. I'm not a Bucks collector, although they're having a great season. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on the Jay Crowder value moment to Ayton. We'll see if I end up doing it. Probably not, just because I didn't get a pack. But I will be eyeing that Devin Booker moment after that challenge as it drops to try to pick it up. Especially if the Suns are going to end up winning it. So yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for commenting, liking, and subscribing. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to get a bunch of Top Shot content out there. There's so much to go over between now and the end of the playoff series. So you can probably expect a video at least once every 2 to 3 days, just because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And I want to talk strategy, going into the off season and the legendary pack drop, the Lamelo Ball challenge or giveaway or whatever they decide to do with that. So again, thank you. Keep commenting. I like engaging with you guys in the comment sections. And drop your Top Shot name into the comments. If you haven't left it already, I'll follow you on Moment Ranks. And then the next time I do a giveaway, then I'll do it similar to what I did last time. And, we'll do a random drawing for, the next moment that I give away. All right. Thanks again. Hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy the finals game tomorrow night if I don't put a video up before then. Take care.